hundreds of battles throughout the season of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, the Lombardi Trophy's in the building, and we've got a fight to see who's gonna raise it between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt, happy to have you with us. And this an unusual spot to be, Brock. Both teams here, they have fought and earned their way to this one. Yet this still looks like could be one of the more lopsided Super Bowl matchups that we have seen in our time in the NFL.
It looks that way on paper, but we know. We've watched it through the centuries. Right? We know that upsets happen in this moment. Broadway Joe's guarantee and the Jets win. And just the third Super Bowl. David Giants shot the Patriots with perfection. Lesser-known Tom Brady, yeah, they too got past the greatest show on turf. This moment, underdogs emerge.
A tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. Keeps away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former third overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
Kate, I can only imagine what's running through his mind right now. What an arduous fight across the entire NFC postseason to get to this moment. But I think this is one of those moments that you just go back in that backyard as a kid and you close your eyes and you dreamed of when you were little, and you're living in it right now.
This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
1st and 10, Darnold.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, Darnold. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 9 yards the effort there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Walker will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Right with Walker. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
Well, they are definitely being aggressive here on the big stage. They're going for it on 4th down early. Here's Charbonnet. And they stop it. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Kate, this is one of those moments that I so wish we had those thought bubbles, that we could see and hear every thought going through his mind as he runs on the field on this Super Bowl Sunday. I'm sure there's some anxiety. I'm sure there's a little bit of nervousness. But I know when that ball gets snapped in his hands, this guy is ready for this moment because he's proved it all season long.
To the air on 1st down, May. No left side cut by Douglas. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 5-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They've got a man in motion. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. His foray up the middle, nets about 3. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. May now. Now they're facing 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's a cherry on top.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. And he gets it away from his end zone. That's played at the 43. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Seahawks taking the field for their 2nd possession. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time.
Let's get this point.
First down from the 42. It's Walker on the give. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
The tackle made by Harold Landry. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Patriots' 39-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half. I'm just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and long. Here's Darnold. Finds Smith and Jigba right side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on fourth down. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hoped that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. And we know this. When that final second ticks off, most Super Bowl champions, they've been the most resilient players, too.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. And he'll get it off to the 27.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves, and you've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
If you keep in stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. Not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. And he'll have this fair catch. Seattle all set to go here on offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake. Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Now Darnold. Hits him on the out route. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
At the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Darnold looking to throw. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Smith and Jigba. Out of bounds across midfield at the 48.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Gonna keep this one and go. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That was just simply a stay-on-schedule kind of play. Those are the downs and distances coordinators love. The whole playbook's open to them, and they love it even more to go get a first down.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now an inside give to Walker. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Walker is the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Darnold. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's taken down at the 30.
15 yards.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Walker running to the right. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
A gain of 29 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
And he sent a man in motion. Working inside the red zone. The throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigbo. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks stretch their early lead to 9. Jackson, Smith, and Jigbo with a touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one just kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks go up 10-zip here in the first.
Patriots, nothing.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Patriots offense all set to go. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you wants to, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform, but you just can't overdo it. Get back in rhythm and play your game.
Man, 1st and 10. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he drives it up to the 24. Up to the ground by Nick Emanwari.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's made in the air. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
And a Patriot first down.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
All right, here we go. Second down. Free play here. Let's see what he does. Completed over the middle. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still second down.
That penalty helps him out. Makes it 2nd and 7. Running it after the penalty. Well, that's not what the offense style does. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
May now on 3rd down. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough.
And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots cut it to a field goal game.
Patriots 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Young on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First and 10 from the 32. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Brought down by Craig Woodson. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. And with a quick pass out line. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line.
It's a loss of
A good
2.
RPO play,
Brings
it takes a
up
lot of
3rd
timing,
and 4.
proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
3rd and 4 coming up now. To throw, here's Darnold. He's got it. Oh, he loses the football. And it looks like it is Patriots football.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
The previous play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And they won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
It's just a nice little tester for the defense to gauge how well it can account for the quarterback when he decides to run it.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Darnold. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connection made to Shaheed. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Toss play, this is Walker. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Milton Williams making the stop.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. A tight end in motion now. On 2nd down, Shabbat. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing here, Darnold. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to have a few looks at a touchdown here as he gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
I like crossing routes versus zone coverage. But man, do I love crossing routes versus man-to-man. So hard on those defenders to stick with those receivers all the way across the field, even for the best.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Seahawks 17, Patriots 7.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Going play action, May. Looking this fullback now. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Off the play action, May. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Throw left side, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And a Patriot 1st down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check-down yards.
The give now to Henderson. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's a New England 1st down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
To the air on 1st down. May gets it to the 15. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
1st down, Patriots.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on 1st down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. It's Henderson on the give. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long for him here. That's the first down, and he's still going. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots reduce the lead to just 4. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots cut it to a field goal game.
17. Patriots 14.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Complete to A.J. Barner. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Walker now from the gun. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Play fake, Darnold. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Handoff to Walker from the gun. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
He was taken down a
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd
Hey, look,
and
Kate,
5.
you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
This is Walker on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
The line of scrimmage.
Pad level, pad level, pad level. To stuff a run before it can get going means you got underneath those pads and gave that runner nowhere to go.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Here's Darnold. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Give up the gut to Walker. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast, trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Patriots 14.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Seattle.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May off the play fake. Check this one down. Complete to the fullback. Short pick up to their own 31. Tackle made by the rookie from South Carolina, Nick Emanwari.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No throw, 3rd and long. That one complete to Diggs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 7 and a Patriot 1st down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Henderson on 1st and 10. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, a 2-yard run on 1st down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. May on 1st and 10. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Here's May to the air. Andre Stevenson makes the catch. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Trying to sneak May. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
I think any former quarterback, Kate's going to tell you, sure, you love to see the ball in the air and the execution, the timing, the accuracy. And football guys, you know what they love? Just go pound the ball and get your 1st down.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Super Bowl 60 and Santa Clara in just a moment. They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Finds the in route complete. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing is May. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. This winds up being an Excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 28-yard
To play
line.
running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 32-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun, Darnold. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Patriots back on offense late in the first half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3.
First down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's May on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The 39-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Made a throw it. He dodged the tackle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
First down throw for May. Has him on the quick hitter. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing again. It's May. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's May again. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So that is 2 quarters in the books here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Now over to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. Fielded by Henderson. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, that's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. May now. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. May looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
New England.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. May. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Patriot 1st down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st down. May. It's on the inbound. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Complete to Kayshon Boutte. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 on the Seahawks 33-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. To the air yet again. May. Hauled in by Douglas over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, and set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. May's going to take it himself. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Just a little reminder right there that he's more than a passer. He'll call his number as a runner too, especially if the defenses don't account for him.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Running for it with Stevenson. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That's good for a couple of yards, and that's a New England first down.
First down, New England.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Complete to Hunter Henry. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. To throw, here's May. This one's caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Rolling left, and he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Drake made the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots cut it to a field goal game.
Patriots 21.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Shaheed now to return. Escapes the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Seahawks offense running out now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Hits his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Walker on first down. He's across midfield into Patriots territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Motioning left is their running back. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. Stepping up and takes off with this one. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
Positive of that effort, well, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Darnold to throw. Here's a screen out for Walker. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, that was great timing. Great timing by the big fellas to get out in front of that screen. You could see it coming. Running back has the lineman in front of him to clear a little space. And it was all about his athleticism after that.
1st and 10 from the 32. Now an inside give to Walker. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Design quarterback run here. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. It's Walker on the option. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. This time it's a passing play. Short pass brought in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. That's gone. Here's that Charbonnet. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Darnold. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Myers' kick is good, and that'll double their lead to 6.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
To Stephon Diggs. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches. They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. Shoots away from one. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, you know, the best of them take advantage of it.
Sticking with Henderson. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. He works it down to the 37. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England 1st down.
1st down, Patriots.
Henderson here from the gun. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
DeMarcus Lawrence on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. May now from the gun. He's got it near the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New England.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Diggs with yet another catch.
Pass. Complete to number 8, Stephon Diggs. A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Anderson, and he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots get this tied before the end of the 3rd. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And they'll take the lead.
Makes the score Patriots 28, Seahawks 27.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Young on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First and 10 from the 32. Darnold now to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Play fake, Darnold. Caught on the comeback route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's Seahawks football. They need to make up this deficit quick for a chance at the title. First and 10 now from the 46. Now Darnold off the play action. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Patriots' 14-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now Darnold. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 4th-quarter lead. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So Darnold in the offense getting set. 2-point attempt upcoming.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th.
Patriots 28.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground. They run it in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. Making some progress here. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun. Henry on the catch. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Here's made in the air. Finds him over the middle. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
Yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Here's May. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
New England.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, Kate, you ever run into a brick wall? No, me neither. I think we just watched it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this third down. Third and long for him here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. Well, those are the looks they have hoped would open up by this point in the game, Brock, but still got some guys sitting on those throws, and they nearly made a splash play.
You know as a quarterback when you throw in the middle of the field, there's just simply more defenders in harm's way, and you've got to see that window open. He got away with one there.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Marcus Jones on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Running with Walker again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First and 10 from the 32. Staying with Walker. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Going with a quick pass out line. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way. And multiple times he's delivered.
Third and a lone yard coming up. He has it on the QB sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
I think some of us watching that in real time might not have been sure. He sure was. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first. And he popped right away, signaling that he had it.
First down from the 42. Give up the gut to Walker. Pass midfield to the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. Gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Seahawks first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You could feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Running back sent in motion. First and 10, Darnold. Barner with the grab. And he gets this forward to the 19.
To A.J. Barner. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots' 19-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, that play right there, that one is why linemen, they run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
They go play action on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, just hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Darnold. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. For an easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. Myers' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this round, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did. We've got a Seahawk that is injured out there. They're going to tend to him now. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And a Patriot 1st down.
May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down now. They need 7. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Ooh, he misfired on that one. It's behind his man. trying to find his tight end. So that brings them to third down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
May now on third down. Hits him on the end route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have the first down.
First down, Patriots.
Again, it's May. Completed to his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Complete to Travion Henderson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Throwing again. It's May. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, New England.
Here's May again. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
To Stephon Diggs. Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second and 3 now. May off the play fake. Finds his running back, Henderson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's one thing as a running back to move those chains on the ground. Well, that's what you get paid for. You want to get paid a little bit more? Move those chains as a receiver, as he just did.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. To the air yet again, May. Throws caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Trying to throw this from the gun. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Trying to sneak May. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Patriots make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Drake made the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the fourth.
Seahawks 38, Patriots 35.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Young on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. Smith and Chigba with yet another catch. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Walker. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He's back to throw. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. They're drawn up for him. Brock, I know we're both excited about this one. The Seattle Seahawks, Super Bowl champions for a 2nd time. This is what we all hope every year when we get to this point, Brock. We hope for the drama. We hope that the game lives up to the big stage that it was played on. Close at the end. Really just 1 or 2 moments in there that decided who was going to be the team waiting to receive the trophy.
Yeah, you just feel, don't you, Kate, that every single bit of that Lombardi trophy had to be earned here tonight. But not just tonight, not over these 60 minutes, It was every practice throughout the season, every tough battle they fought on Sundays from September to January, battle-tested. It was all that work that made them capable of earning the championship tonight.
So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.